Is that one?
Yeah, you can go this one. Why?
Test your boots.
Test your boots. And your trousers.
That one's a little bit moist.
If you go in the first step though, you might be able to stick the camera around the corner with the light on it. With the light on it. Yeah. Won't be able to see otherwise.
I did go in one last time I was up here. That's only a couple of months back.
Right.
Further up that way, and it was dry. Bone dry.
A lot of rain, wasn't it? However, look at it. Never had the same problem though back in the day. The light on. Heavy rain. All your railroad shelters full of water. So I think we're lucky down our way because all the deep shelters and everything. It's all chalk. So
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah, I don't want to be falling in there.
No, you
Go down
don't.
another step.
No.
Why?
I don't want to test the boots out, mate. I don't want to test the boots out.
Well, the next one down would be alright. It's 20 inches.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Yeah, there will be a dry one that we can.
I just want him to get wet.
Can you take my bag if that's alright? There we go. Cheers. Do that. See, this is why I need the Sony A7S II. Why? Because I can see the dark. Just put the light.
Oh wow, yeah. So that's where a lot of that's come from.
Yeah.
Right. Well, this has come from. They've literally dug it up.
Just dug a scoop out, haven't they?
Yeah. And this is probably from other places as well, where they dug them other ponds.
Yeah.
So it's to stop people driving around. And,
I'm sort of getting Greenham Common sort of.
yeah. Look, you can see it here. Look. That's in situ, and then that's just dug out
Yeah.
along there. And then this is probably to do drainage.
There's a big hill there. Well, mound.
Yeah.
Originally, the gun synchronization, harmonization,
Right.
was there,
All right.
and that's where you would basically set up your sights and things for the guns.
Fire over against the bank.
Yeah.
You get that? Yeah.
So that was that bit there. That's where it was. Obviously, it's not there now.
What, like a.
There's still a hump there, isn't there?
Yeah. That was probably behind it.
Right. It's a bit like, I don't know if you've seen the one at Greenham. There's they did it in that wall, didn't they, down the bottom?
Hmm.
Yeah.
So that was the synchronization part.
Yeah, it was the other end, wasn't it? We went on tour. Oh, no, that's Ben Waters.
The wall. Yeah. Oh yeah, the one we saw when we went in there illegally.
Yes.
Well, not Ben, was Woodbridge.
Yes. It
There's-
wasn't the right one, was it?
No.
That's another dispersal point down there. And that car is actually through the woods that way,
Oh, right.
the remains of it.
How far?
Not that far, but it will be very wet. Very wet.
We got to see it though, ain't we?
Sort of thinking that.
Well, as we come round, there might be an easier way into it.
Okay, let's go.
Because I originally went in that way, but found when I came out a different way. That was easier, so we'll try it.
Is this going through here now still a road that people use? Or is this just
No, this is...
No, the one that goes along through
You
there?
can drive through, yeah. Legally you can drive through and brings you out at kind of the other side of the airfield.
Crazy.
Yeah. So when you're walking down here in a night on your own and it's getting dark and you can hear a 4-engine plane, that
Yeah,
when there is no...
I was going to say that, yeah.
But there's a difference between a jet
Yeah.
and piston engines. You wanted a memento, didn't you?
Do you want to take a bit home? I thought you back underneath the runway. Here you go. She's like, what do I do with that?
Have you noticed how exposed it actually is? No. In fact, that bit is actually lower than the ground level. Oh dear. That one's a bit wet. That was bone dry last time.
It's got the. Oh wow. Oh, go on, you're getting there. No, I can't. Stand the bloody waterfall. Stand on that rock. Then go to that wall. Oh, no, the other end I think is easier. So go to the other end. There's a bit down the middle. Chris,
yeah.
Give me software. The bloody waterproof boot. Yours are more waterproof than mine. Are you in? Could you assist with the lighting? I can walk through that, it's not that deep.
Nah.
Well, I've got lens on that, I'm risking it.
Yeah, but that's what they're for. The building sites.
I know what lens are for.
Oh, you're wearing?
I'm not wearing these on me. Nice as well.
These should be alright.
So these are benches.
Yeah.
What's the bit in the middle for though?
I'm not sure.
Because it's not actually in the middle, is it?
No.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's not for another. I know this is going to sound stupid.
Another
You've got
bench.
one bench there. You've got a bench there. Could you not have a bench in the middle to get more people in?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So on that side, the people's legs are facing each other.
Yeah. And then you've got another.
And that gap there is for their legs, yeah.
Are you going to that end?
No.
Yeah, go on.
One of them.
Talk about the easy way. This was part of the fusing of bombs, bomb stores. Not exactly entire on what these were, but storage of something to do with the bombs. They could have even had like fuses. So there's a few of these. They're all pretty much the same.
The thickness of the walls again.
Yeah. Some still have the doors on, some don't.
Oh. Some pretty big.
Oh yeah, these are
prefabricated concrete, aren't
Yeah, the hollow, aren't they?
they? Yeah. Never noticed that before. You see that? What's that? Look at the concrete. It's like precast sections with a hollow gap laid on the top. So they're obviously brought in and just laid across.
Yeah.
Look at that, you can actually see there must have been some sort of former in the middle that was round, but you can see where there's plastic laid over it.
Yeah.
Before they cast it. Like some of the magazines down Orange.
Yeah.
Like where we went the other day. You can see the plastic on the roof, can't you, where they laid it over the shutter before they poured it in the back. Big, isn't it? And weirdly, not painted. Just a scene.
It's a big lintel style thing across the front then.
It is.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, it goes right across.
really is.
Yeah.
There's like two back to back from this one. 2 pairs as such. Just go in 2 ways.
There's 3.
Oh, there's 3.
Yeah, 'cause there's one round the corner. So this is like a middle.
Oh. Sheep.
Yeah.
They're dead.
Oh, there's one in there.
Oh.
I think we'll leave them there.
You not a sheep fan?
Well, I think he's in mourning for his friend there. Yeah. Probably his brother or sister.
It's like this. They must let so many sheep go. Don't they go looking for the missing ones? Or do they just collect them up at the end of the year and go, we've lost 30? You think they would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Another bad one. You can see these are painted green because you can see, look,
Yeah.
remnants of paint. Shocking state. See, that hasn't happened by a...
Look at the nests.
Oh, yeah. That's been vandalised, doesn't it?
Looks like it.
Is that the remainder of that tent?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that the tent?
That is a tent. Don't know if it's the same one, but...
I've got to stay in the woods. It's really dark in here. Look at the size of that RSJ in the middle, though.
Yeah.
Is that another one?
No, that's just the back of that one. So then we need to go that way. Oh, no, we don't. No.
I'll have an accident when I... see. It's too fine. Can we get down to the other one? Feeling anything creepy yet?
Still got the wires hanging.
Or do you think it's not as creepy in daytime?
Well, to be fair, it wasn't creepy when I took those photos.
What's all that? That animal bedding. It looks like it.
It does. You maybe found the deer coming here.
Look at that, that's cool. Why they run that round the foot?
Round it, yeah, of course it's all. Yeah.
Because the others actually didn't have a wire. Did they?
They didn't. And this one has still got any vents? Yeah, it still has actually got
Oh yeah.
bottom vents in.
Just about. Looks like someone's kicked them out. The other, what that one? The other corner's got an outside one.
Butterflies again.
Mad. Second one. Look at that. They've had an issue building that one. Look at the end of it. It's obviously leaked through. You've still got bits of paper and stuff.
Yeah. I wonder if it was done in 2 sections. It's very wet, that one, isn't it?
Oh, they'd have to get permission, like after King's Heritage and that.
Mm.
They'd probably say no, you can't come walking the tree right out.
Like that tree pushing them out there, and
Is it that one growing on the top there where they've got this lintel off? I'll do it off this one.
yeah,
Sort of original.
yeah.
Oh, it's thinking about it, isn't it? Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it nearly moves. It just wants a bit of WD-40.
Just brought some. Is there one in there? I don't know. Soaked up by the light bins up there.
Ah.
That's not right, is it?
No, I think it's just a junction.
Junction box, but we can still see it's still in place. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Right. That's it, yeah. So stuff is stored over side. Oh. That was cold.
I get it down the back of the neck.
That's not nice.
You try to see if there's any outside?
Huh?
See if there's any outside.
There you go here. And there. There you go.
Yeah.
Where? This one here. Not is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That like B2? Maybe?
Baton.
Yeah. Just look there. Some more there. Straight opposite.
Wow, see, look at that. That's hidden in the other one, isn't it?
No, I've never seen that. And I've been in these a few times.
The bay numbers then, I suppose.
Must be.
That's good. Some bones, folks.
I'm going to say, I think that's the remains of a sheep.
Oh, damn, something like that.
What?
Damn,
I haven't, it's dirt, it's just dirt, but it's still there. Oh. Right, next, edit that out.
Yeah.
Not the more than that one. Big ramp or something like that.
It is, isn't there?
Well, leave that door up, see how heavy it is.
There's a jawbone there.
No. Heavy.
Yeah, that's it. Not quite sure what it was.
This is shorter, this is only 2 then. Because I thought, I was expecting it to be the same, because I saw this thinking it's a middle. Yeah. But that's a separate room. This is just a pair.
It maybe is, yeah. Ah, yeah. Oh, the door's shut.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, it's shut. I haven't opened it. I thought I'd wait for you.
Oh, what dead sheep?
I don't know if it opens. I went to open it and I thought, no, wait.
Right. Watch make sure the beams don't fall off, mate.
Huh?
Go on. Big pull. It's only stuck at the top.
What's your fingers?
I'm going to say if that springs back, it'll have your fingers.
That ain't opening. You got something you can wedge at the top, prise it open.
Well, yeah, I just walk around with a crowbar.
Do you?
No.
Well, maybe you need to. Yeah, twig will do it.
Yeah. It's not damaging nothing.
If I pull it, do you want to wedge the twig in and then push the bottom and see if it pops the top out? Anybody? Yeah. Whilst filming. So they can get any higher. Can you go up?
It's a thick door. Very thick door. Oh, hang on.
I think they shove the bottom of the door and it might pop the top
It's
out.
right, everyone's two of us filming.
Is that in?
It's in. There you go.
Wow, look at that. Brilliant, got the ideas, folks.
This is where the fumes come out of the dead sheep.
Go inside, I'll shut the door, see what it's like.
No. No, it's alright.
Tell you what, if that door fell off, that's some weight there.
It is.
It's thick.
Yeah. Very wet again. Well, is that grease-proof paper?
I think there's something either slid in or it can't be done with air, can it? I don't understand how they're made. Can't get my head around it.
Yeah. Look.
Definitely like
makes
something put in and then slid out.
I wonder if it was just sand. Because that could have been blown out. Maybe.
Oh, you might have a point. And then the paper would stop it sticking.
Yeah. Very strange.
It's like the ends, that they all vary, don't they? Good for like fingerprints and stuff like that.
going to shut this back up now.
Yep. I'm not sure.
Like a big ring.
Yeah.
It's wet in the middle.
But yeah, we need to kind of head over that way. Sheep worrying is the name, innit?
Huh?
Sheep worrying. That's what they've been chomping on. Yeah, if we head that way.
Around that tree.
There were smaller ones in that
Yeah.
building, weren't they? They look small. Yeah.
The odd black one, didn't he, Chris? Yeah.
They're a strange bunch, aren't they?
Is this part of the road here?
It might be.
It's like a...
It's like I was saying to Chris, the buildings on here did extend into the field. That's...
not built up on top.
Yeah. They could have, I mean, it could have been the footings for a building.
I wonder, is it, was
'Cause-
this all left, or was some of this sort of like re-landscape with soil over just there?
I'm wondering if, like, they did it and planted all the trees to extend the nature reserve.
Oh wow. What are these things? I've seen it before.
Not sure with this one. I wonder if it had netting over it.
Yeah. So you bring stuff in and store it in the middle.
Yeah,
Isn't this what we're looking at over there then?
maybe it is actually, because that was circular.
Ian?
Yeah.
Over there, facing, and we can be standing on the back of it maybe. And then the front of it would be on that road that you've just found. Yeah.
Yeah.
So much here is buried. I can see it sticking up a bit over there.
Where?
Straight ahead.
Oh yes. Yeah, that's where we're heading over to.
Yeah, it's identical to the one we saw in another place. I can't remember what it was called.
Wow.
Skyfall or what? Look at the little windows. Yeah.
See that's glass in I used to have at school.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh, that's solid.
Putty look, looks fresh.
Massive difference compared to the condition earlier.
What, you mean World War One compared to World War Two?
World War One winds, doesn't it?
I think it does. Yeah.
What's that?
I have no idea. It's starting to grow, whatever it is. That door. Oh, it's
Cool, isn't it?
Just a square room, this one.
with a piece of wood on the wall.
Yeah.
Well,
Perhaps electrical equipment maybe?
Yeah.
Might have been.
Double check on the plan. It might shed some light on it.
Sat. Is that ring any bells?
No.
An arrow on it,
It is, isn't it? Go on.
Is that manufacturer?
Armitage.
Oh yeah.
And the brickwork stood up quite well, hasn't
That's not too bad. Shame about the windows.
it? In the door, it's just... yeah, it's definitely seen better days. But it's the way it's cracked, that gets me.
Yeah.
That was a big old heavy plate originally.
Are they steel or iron?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's iron cracks like that. So I've been digging.
Yeah. People come up here and do like airsoft or something like that.
Right.
And they do little dugouts. One time I came, there was a load of sandbags on the roof of there.
Oh right.
Yeah.
You can't call that.
Oh yeah.
I thought someone might be digging for bullet ends or something.
You scared him away.
Right, where are we going? Straight over
Yeah, straight onto the... Actually, if we just go back on ourselves a little bit.
Yeah, sheep aren't very friendly.
No. Yeah, if we just go back up this way. They're not very social, are they?
No. Wow.
This is a dispersal point.
Right.
You can see one of the tie downs.
Wow.
I think there's one somewhere here. I think there's 6 altogether. One there. One here.
These will help flames down.
Yep. In fact, you got 1, 2. So one somewhere there. Maybe one over there. I think that might be the central one.
Wow.
Yeah.
This tree's falling over, isn't it? So it could be.
Yeah.
Could be over under the trees. That's crazy, isn't it?
And obviously with access straight onto the perimeter track.
Yeah.
Speaking of perimeter track, if we just go back to it, I'll just point out across the field of what went where.
Right. All scary.
That's what we're thinking, I think.
Yeah. Some are
Yeah.
hairier than others, aren't they?
Yeah. They're going to gang up on us soon, aren't they? Chase us off.
They're just like, if we stand still in the bush, they'll walk around us.
Yeah. It'd be quite funny to see them all emerge out of it.
That's concrete and roads and stuff around here, isn't it?
Yeah. On here there were some buildings.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if it was actually aircrew accommodation.
Oh, okay. around here.
Yeah, like on that concrete pad.
Yeah.
There was a building on there, and there was a few more up there. There were accommodation,
Right.
and led to believe somewhere it might have been aircrew, and quite high up kind of aircrew pilots,
Yeah.
but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Oh,
It seems too close to the airfield.
yeah.
I'd have thought they'd have been more at a dispersed site locally,
Yeah.
because there is quite a few, and they're just literally accommodation sites.
Right. Looks like sheds.
Yeah, yeah, some were wood and some were precast concrete.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was accommodation, but as for who, not 100% sure. Yeah.
I think the soil level must have been up here, you know. Wow. Hello!
Could be dry.
It's in hinges?
Yeah.
Oh wow. For the lid.
The one in the field that we went to yesterday,
Yeah.
that's as the lid.
Alright.
And it's the same as that battle headquarters.
Yeah.
Same kind of lid.
The one that was over in the other side of the swamp that we didn't get to. That.
No, the one that we got to.
Oh, did that have a lid?
It was flooded, wasn't it? But we never walked around the side of it because it was just so wet.
I don't know, I haven't got a torch.
Bone dry.
So it's the same construction, but some of them then have the brick steps each end, and some of them are just finished with a flat end. Yeah. Weird, isn't it? Wow, look at these. Look at the... Is it me or is that wall moved in the centre? We know we said this before, didn't we? Because look, sit at this side, that's a water pump, isn't it?
It is a water pump. Aircrew water pump. Bit random.
They pumped it up. So you could have sat there, you'd have sat here another row
Yeah.
behind you. No ladder though, because they made these.
Somebody will have stolen it.
Old jerry can. No, it's not this one.
I'm not sure.
This is about the same size as that one in your workshop, Adi, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Proper the same construction.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it, how stuff ends up
Hmm.
in. That is a very big earth cable that's been stripped.
Yeah.
It's got the nails in, so it must have had to cut that.
Yeah.
That's where it was joined then.
Hmm.
So it had two planks,
Yep.
probably overhung a little bit.
Does that mean that one's... Yeah, they're in a line. They're in a line. There's two in that one.
The ones at the back, I suppose, were just laid in the concrete, because this wall was built in the middle and finished.
Yeah.
They just put bits of wood in as they gone. You think that's 70 odd year old wood?
Had nails. I wonder where the boarding went. Excuse me.
This stuff here, is it painted with a waterproof coating on the outside, do you reckon?
Oh, what sealed it?
Painted before they put the stuff against it?
Maybe.
Or maybe with tar or...
Like a tar or
Hmm.
bitumen or something.
I think they're all present and correct.
I've never understood what the hooks are actually for.
I've got a little diagram at home that explains it better, but it's for rolling the bombs down. It's like you kind of strapped it,
Okay.
and then it allowed it to roll down without buggering off.
Oh, okay.
Because literally they were rolled in and then stacked at the sides
Right, okay.
with
And netting
nettings
the-
across,
yeah.
yeah. So yeah, this was goods inwards,
Yeah.
and then the other track in the middle there was goods outwards to the waiting aircraft. Most bombs here though will have been practice bombs, I would have thought. because they weren't doing proper missions. Still training.
This one you were saying about that was built by any, well built and not used, then used.
No, no, that's the one we're going to next. Right,
That line, should we head for that line? See the line in the grass?
it's quite wet there, so if we just in for the pull. I ain't running though, so I'll just trip up and look stupid.